Roar!
The Search for the One by Shadowless Night. To find a trail. Noise. It's a peculiar thing. It generates a trail of sound, leaves a path to follow, just like the ponies scattering about on the cold stone floor of the war room. Every now and then, with the cry of Princess or Your Highness, a piece of map or new information report is shoved into my view before the pony departs to keep looking. It has been a long, long search, but we can't stop now. Not now. Not after all this. But unfortunately, not every creature leaves such tell of their path, trails to follow. And sometimes I wonder why I even try. But no, we cannot let this one get away. Not after all the lives it tormented. Princess Celestia? Ah, shining armor. Perhaps with some news from the Crystal Empire. Have you found any trace yet, Prince Armor? I can't help but cut to the chase. We must be vigilant to catch this monster. He merely shakes his head before placing another report in front of me. The desk I'm practically overflowing with similar reports from other foreign countries. By which I mean all of them. They all know the great evil that must be brought to justice. With a sigh, I address my former captain with a small smile. Thank you for at least taking the time to look. I understand things have been busy at the Empire of late, but this is important. Prince Armor nods in response. I understand, Princess. And well, he needs to be brought to justice. He has tortured so many, caused so many fights. He sighs for a moment as he attempts to regain his composure, which had been slipping. He even got me at some point. Knowingly, I place my hoof on the stallion's shoulder, physically showing that he's not alone, that I will do anything to get this culprit to justice. I understand. Not even I am immune to everything, and he too got to me and escaped undetected. But soon, we will have him and he will answer for his crimes. Shining nods before departing the room, leaving me to the scatter of ponies frantically overlooking reports while I yawn. Even I need a break after all. I have been searching for 3 weeks with no sleep. With a sigh, I leave the room with a nod to my guards and general who immediately take over as I trot to my chambers. A few mates look surprised at my appearance as I pass. My no doubt unkept mane everywhere with bags probably under my eyes. But I don't care. I will do everything I can to protect my little ponies, even if it costs me everything I have. I still can't hold in a small smile as I enter my room, the big central bed calling to me. Or at least I think it is. I really need to get a spell for sleep deprivation that doesn't have hallucinations as a side effect. Regardless of my sanity, the comforting embrace of the bed is everything and more to me as I collapse to its warm golden covers, dragging myself under the blanket's protection and snuggling in. Within moments, I'm asleep, and I'm with my mother. I love this dream, these memories. She wraps her wing around me to keep me warm as I snuggle into her chest, enjoying the loving embrace of my mother by the warm fireplace. It's winter and we just had cookies with milk. And even better, it's game time. My little Tia, how about we play this game? My mother asks, holding something in front of her. No, it can't be. This isn't a dream. No. Mentally, I shake and scream. I try to run away, but my body doesn't respond as I'm forced to play his game. I try to search for a clue, to find anything, but it's always the same. Never any trace, always moving, never in the same place. With a gasp, I'm awakened by Lulu, shaking me with worry on her face. Sister! Tia, wake up! I can't help it as tears flood my face, pulling Luna into a tight hug. She merely coos gently, whispering comforting phrases as I cry. She must have seen my dreams, seen the suffering, but she knows. She too was forced into his game. One that no creature should ever be subjected to. It's okay, sister. He can't do anything to you here.
You're safe.
I can't help but grip her tighter as fears grip me. What if he was here, right now, watching me? It takes me a while, but eventually I regain my composure and with a couple more sniffs, stand up off the bed.
Tia, are you sure you should be up so soon? You have only slept for a couple hours.
Luna says with a concerned look. She knows my answer already, but I can't help but smile at the worry despite recent events.
It's okay, Lulu. I have to keep looking. The sooner we find him, the sooner we can sleep peacefully at night. Without fear, without the pain.
My smile turns a bit grim as I stretch, Luna merely nodding before moving to the balcony.
I've recently heard of a possible sighting in Pony&Wolf, sister. I notified the elements since you were asleep and they assured me they are doing the best they can to try and find it.
I can't help but light up with joy.
This is the best lead we have gotten in months. Rally the guard. I shall go now myself before he can escape again.
Then, without a second thought, I bolted through my room and ran off the balcony, flying fast for the small settlement.
Wherever he may go, we will be looking. Wherever he may hide, we shall find him. As the wind ruffles through my coat, I know that this time he will not escape. He will finally be brought down for his crimes. He may have multiple names, but it matters not. Waldo, Wally, you will be made to answer for your crimes.
Author's note. Welp, yeah, that happened. This fic is not to be taken seriously, by the way. On a side note, for those who don't get it, try to play Where's Wally? Or Waldo. They're both pretty much the same things as they are evil. Hello everyone, this is Visual Pony from Pony&Wolf Productions, and I thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to this video. At this point, I want to thank all of our amazing patrons on Patreon for supporting this channel with their monthly donations and keeping the lights on around here. Now, more than ever, it is important that you support your favorite content creators, because due to YouTube's new content policy changes, we, along with other content creators, had to demonetize a lot of our most profitable videos. For us, those are the Fallout Equestria stories. As you can see on the graph on screen right now, our earnings per video used to be relatively okay. Even though the earnings were never enough for a viable career, it was enough for a good, decent side income. Now we are struggling to pay our bills. If you want to support us for as little as $1 a month, you can do so by clicking on our Patreon link down in the description below. And you can get wonderful perks like, for example, early access to all of our stuff. Sometimes things like this are recorded months in advance. Voice acting lessons from me or Midnight, if you really want to. And you can join our Patreon Discord server. Even though it may look like there's not much going on in there, I am actually checking it on the daily. Thank you for listening to this message, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day.